Look how serious. Look at the. I mean, you just know this game is going to be freaking amazing. Look at the graphics already, just on the main menu itself. The music, the Hades symbol sign. It just gets you freaking hype. Supergiant Games made this in 2018, originally announced at E3, then coming out on 2019 for Steam, 2020 for Switch, Xbox One, Game Pass, and PS5. Then now, eventually, 2023, it's even came out on Netflix Games. Yes, Netflix has games with also on the mobile phone. You can play this on the freaking mobile phone. What else can you ask for? And it's $20. I have over 100 hours in this game. My first experience jumping into this game, my buddy at work was like, hey, you need to play this. It's like a dungeon crawler. I don't know what the fuck that is, but hey, I'm going to play it anyways. Boom. I got it gifted to me. I immediately fell in love with this game. You just have so many options and so many playthrough replayability experiences that it's like a fresh start every single time, that even after you die you feel like you got so far and didn't get anything out of it, but you did. You actually learned and progressed even further from dying in the game. It's almost like you get rewarded for dying in this game, and that's why I love so much about Hades. The story of Zagreus, the son of Hades, where you're stuck in the underworld and to only figure out where your lost mother is the main objective. And as the more you progress in the story, you find out more about your mother, who you seem to actually eventually get to talk to your first full run of defeating Hades. But let's not get too carried away. Your name is Zagreus, you're stuck in the underworld. It's a dungeon crawler game. You get to select a weapon. There's 6 weapons that you can eventually play through and choose through. You actually only start out with 3, but the more you play, you get rewarded with what's called Titan Blood. You get Titan Blood rewarded to you by defeating bosses, where there's 3 bosses in every run before you get to the 4th stage, where it is you prepare to fight Hades. But before you fight Hades, you have to go through these dungeons and find Cerberus's food. Now you drop down, you start off with what's called a boon. Boons are your abilities that help you upgrade through your runs, that upgrade and boost on certain weapons that you might choose. Now I have come to find out this is where the replayability experience happens. There's so many different options you can go through and even just combo them together. You find out that some work better with other weapons, and then some also can even be mixed together in certain secret dungeons. That's why this game is so much fun. You go through 3 map stages, and eventually once you go through the 3 map stages, each one has a boss or a final boss. There's even sometimes secret mini bosses in between that give you extra rewards and extra dialogue. There's just so much more to this game. Supergiant Games is actually in development of making Hades 2, which was announced at E3 2022, but there's no release date yet for that. But like I was saying, you have 6 weapons. You have the sword, the bow, the twin fist, the gun, the shield, and the spear. I'm still stuck on the fist, however, but like I said, once you get through these first boss, second, third boss, you kind of learn their weapon pattern. But there's so many different varieties of uniqueness with the cast, the dialogue, the secret people that you come across in these dungeons, and so on and so forth. The graphics, I mean, look at these graphics. They're so crisp and clear. The music that goes along with the battle music, and even just like walking around, it just makes you feel so like you're in the world almost. The Greek mythology has really always kind of got uninterested in me as well. I think that's what drove me more into this game. But like I said, this game is just so great for only being $20 as well. The other things that you need to learn is when you do die, there's also side stuff that you can do that kind of makes it a little more rewarding for dying. Like I said, in this game, I feel like you are supposed to die in a sense, because when you start off, you don't know what's coming at you. You don't know what you can do, what you can choose from, what's coming at you. The more you play, the more you figure that out. But when you come back, you also have side quests and side dialogue that you can learn more about your backstory, about the gods, and even some of the weapons that you've used, and more so about your mother and what Hades and why Hades is the way he is against Zagreus. And there's just so much stuff going on, you don't even know what you think about. Sounds like a freaking robotic dude summoning your mic. Like, Jesus Christ, look at him, dude. He's holding planet Earth and he's going to destroy us. Anyways, like I said, Chaos is one of those other secret people that you can come across that also boost you. It's kind of like a little risk and then reward. if you go through these dungeons and you take more damage after 3 times, then you might get a boost for the rest of your run. That's what makes this game so unique. Every single run is like a new game experience, and even if you die or you got close, you can come back, beat up Skelly, your boy Skelly, the real OG. The Skelly is the man. He just is like a ragdoll. He lets you practice on all these new weapons, and even the weapons like give you an option to try combo and give you an option to see what you're feeling like on this run. Maybe you're feeling the sword. Maybe you're feeling the shield. Maybe you just want to beat Skelly up because he's got that voice that just makes you want to But that's what I'm saying. Like the side characters, the side quests, the currency that you can get. There's even fishing in this game. Fishing. Why would they put fishing in this game? Who cares? That's awesome. That's what makes it different, unique, and awesome. Now, like I said, 3 maps, 3 areas, 3 bosses, and then before that you go to Hades. Hades, always you learn more and more about your mother that you eventually go to. You can go up to her, but you can only talk to her for a certain amount of time because being in the real world and being in a god, you're not able to last up there, and you only have a couple minutes maybe to get some dialogue out of her, but then that's what makes you want to go back and defeat Hades even more, because then you might get more and more. It's kind of like putting the pages together into a book. You get a page per time every single time you talk to your mother, and you learn why Hades and her did not work out and why he is stuck in the underworld. But overall, Hades is just a fantastic game. The combos are amazing. The amount of people and weapons and armor and enemies there's just so many unique little details in this. I mean, you can even upgrade your little dungeon around. You can add some beds, you can add some casual skirts and stuff down to the hallway. I mean, there's just, you can even freaking upgrade your Cerberus treats and stuff to make your dog just look a little more cozy at home down in the underworld. I mean, it's just a little fresh, unique touch that they add to this game, making it a little more interesting. And that's why I really believe Hades has done one of the best dungeon crawler games in the last 10 years probably. I'm super stoked for Hades 2. I'm hoping to learn more if they're going to put more info out for what the release date is on that. I believe that is based off of maybe Zagreus. He has a sister or someone like that you are going to play on her storyline and her side quest. Super interested into that. Now, what do you think about this game? Have you played this game? How many hours do you have into it? What is your favorite weapon? And what are your thoughts? What kind of dungeon crawlers do you play on this game? Is there anything you don't like about this game? Let me know in the comments. I want to talk about this. This is definitely one of my favorite games that I've played in the last 5 years. Like I said, over 100 hours. But don't forget to be a friend like Skelly, because Skelly's a real OG. He takes the hits and still loves you the same. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I appreciate the support. Make sure to give a like in the comments. Don't forget to click that bell and subscribe. Do all that jazz if you feel like it. If not, then hey, I appreciate you watching. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace.